Welcome to the In-Between, where you can learn about your future in finance. I wanted to start this YouTube channel to share my experience in the FI community and then going to the Dave Ramsey community because I didn't really fit in the FI community, and then leaving the Dave Ramsey community and going out on my own because one was too far left and one was too far right when it comes to how I would like to spend my money and how I would like to save my money and what I want to do for my future. So I named the channel In Between, and basically it's the in between being hood rich and being broke and the FI community. So I just thought it was a great idea to actually get to the people that don't want to retire early but don't want to live the life of someone that's trying to become FI, which is financially independent, and the thought processes of Dave Ramsey where you don't take into account the interest rates and how you pay down things and of that nature. It just was too much. I didn't understand the reason why you would want to work harder to pay off your debt and get out of debt as opposed to refinancing and restructuring to pay off the debt. It just didn't make any sense to me. I guess I knew too much about the financial industry to just sit there and keep my 26% loan and just work more and throw more money at it. So today I wanted to talk about the mentalities of being broke. You have two types of people. The first type is the one that is buying until they're broke, and then you have the one that is broke until they're buying. In my experience, those are the two types of people that I find that'll probably end up in my community. So what does it mean to buy until you're broke? You feel broke all the time because you are purchasing items such as the new iPhone, clothing, things of that nature, to the point where you don't have money to go out and do things and have fun. So I want to help people change that thought process. I have not gone out in months. I have not bought anything new in months. And guess what? I have savings. And I don't feel broke. I tell people I'm broke because that's actually the good part of having a broke mentality. If you truly feel broke, or if you truly are broke, you'll have savings, because every time someone asks you to go do something or have fun and go out with friends, you'll go, but you won't end up spending $50 on drinks and things like that. You'll just go have fun with your friends, maybe have some water, things of that nature. I know it's easy to just want to live and have the time of your life while you're young, but when you get to my age and you've spent all your money every day and you realize, oh, I didn't save for when I retire, or I didn't save for the hard times, you just think that everything is going to be good every day, and it's not necessarily good every day. Another thing is you might be low income, which I have experienced low income. I'm currently at a very low income, but you don't change your life habits. So if you are low income, let's say $1,500 to $2,000 a month, or even $1,000 a month, why do you have a $500 car payment with, $600, or why is your car payment over 50% of what you're making? It does not make any sense. And if you sit down and just think about what you're spending your money on, you realize you probably were brainwashed by TV, the media, your friends and family, and you've gotten yourself to a point where you're stuck or you can't get out. Well, my community here is basically here to help you get out of your own mind, get out in front of all this stuff. So let's talk about the second type of person, the one that's broke until they're buying. You will be like, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I don't have the money. And you won't buy things, which is great. You'll save, save, and save. And then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, I have money. And that money starts to burn a hole in your pocket rather than gain interest or compound. That person, they start off on a good note and then they just end up in debt anyway. So don't be that person. You don't have to be that person. If you decide that you want more in life, that you don't want to be like Mary Jane on the corner, you want to have better things. You want to own a house, or you want to own a car that isn't costing you an arm and leg. You don't want to ruin your credit by missing payments because you overextended yourself. Overextension is the number one cause of being broke. There's no reason to buy a $25,000 car. You just have to find it in yourself to be comfortable with driving a $5,000 car. Buy that $5,000 car, and if you do get it on a loan, make sure you get good interest rates on the loan. There is no reason to be paying 30% interest, buy here, pay here, if you just take care of your credit in the first place. I understand that the new items bring you happiness. It's that instantaneous happiness of buying that brand new shirt that costs $40 and it's nice to wear, and you have the brand new heels and clothing. Set up a budget. If those things make you happy, set up a budget and give yourself $100 a month. Go shopping with that $100 a month and wear those clothes. I'm sure you'll be happy wearing those clothes, and in the end of the month, happy that you have money left over. Just set up a budget, and if it's outside your budget, don't buy it. Most people will go shopping until the point where they're like, oh crap, I spent part of my electric bill. And then they'll go to Amscot, take out a payday loan to pay their electric bill. That just makes no sense. If you just change your mind, change how you do things, you could have money. I know it's simple. And I know I say it's simple, but for some it's hard. This is hard because it's changing the way you think. It's changing how you feel about things. What if instead of spending that $100 to $200 a month, you save it, okay? And you save your $200 a month for the whole year. And at the end of the year, you find you have an emergency fund. Let me ask you this. Would you be the type of person that would want to blow all that money on clothing and a vacation? Or would you be the type of person that would want to save that for your future so that you can maybe retire early? Or it's just money that you can say, hey, I don't want to work for you anymore. I have savings. I can quit my job. I can move on to the next one. Would that make you happy? Or will the smaller things that you purchase throughout the year keep you happy? Just because you have a new laptop or a new TV or a new phone, will those things make you happy? I want you to think about it. And if you could comment below and let me know, am I talking to my community? Is this what you do? What type of broke person are you? Are you the one that's buying till broke, or broke until buying? Do you have money saved up? Do you have an emergency fund? Or do you consider your credit cards an emergency fund? Comment below.
Thank you for joining me in the in-between today. Please subscribe.